and we're going to talk about the difference between narcissistic love versus healthy self-love. All right, so what's the difference? The difference is this. A narcissist is always trying to get other people to love them. Do you see that? That is an ego-based form of love. What I've learned and been taught for probably 3 decades now, I think almost not quite 30 years, it's over 25 years, is to have a healthy self-love, because I grew up in a narcissistic family. I was always taught that I was no good, that I was bad, that every single freaking time I went around the corner, somebody was hitting me or smacking me or telling me I'm no good or this is wrong or that's wrong or blaming me for something I didn't do when I was in another state. I'm serious. That happened a couple times. I'm like, well, how's that my fault? I was in Arizona. What are you talking about? It was just like stories made up. Let me turn this glare down. Hold on. So over a period of time, you begin to think that you're just wrong, right? And you start to have this thing called self-hate because you were taught at a very young age, and it was reinforced over the decades by your family, by narcissists you're in relationships with, by narcissistic boss that you're no good and they cut you down. You just start to think, I'm just wrong. I'm just bad. And I know a lot of you are going through that. Here's the difference, because a lot of people you teach people self-love. Yeah, isn't that egotistical? No, not. There's two. Okay, a narcissistic self-love is not self-love. What a narcissist do is they'll get like, hey man, what do you think about my tattoo? Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Do you like it? Hey man, what do you think about my haircut? Yeah, they're always trying to get other people to like your haircut or like their haircut. They're always reaching out, trying to get you to approve of them, to love them, to say, oh, you're beautiful, or you're awesome, oh, cool tattoo, oh, those are cool shoes. They're all about what's called the external world. They're going outside of themselves externally for other people to like them. That is narcissistic self-love. It's not actually self-love. And this is why a narcissist is the way they are, is because inside, when they go inside, which they don't, they've escaped from that. If you've watched my other videos or any videos on narcissism, what's the number one thing about a narcissist? At a very young age, they got hurt really bad. So bad that they decided to escape and leave their emotional system, which is their body, and they escaped up into their logical left brain or their reptilian brain, which is the lower brain. And they closed the door to the emotional system. They're like, no, fuck that. I'm not feeling emotions. I don't want to do that anymore, right? And so what they do is when a narcissist goes inside, what's inside a narcissist? Somebody convinced them at a young age that they were no good, that they were bad, that they were wrong, that they were this horrible, monstrous person, or they hurt them really bad emotionally. They don't want to feel that hurt, which I have a lot of compassion for, okay? But no, narcissist, if you're watching this, I'm not letting you in the door. No, don't even take that as a sign. Okay, no. So a narcissist has a lot of self-pain, self-hate, a lot of internal dialogue that is like, I'm no good, I'll never make it, I'm a loser. That's all they have. It's horrible. It's horrendous. They have horrendous emotional pain inside. So what do? They escape into their logical system in the reptilian brain, and they close the door to the emotional system. So narcissistic self-love, it's real simple. They're trying to get other people to tell them, you're good, you're beautiful, those are cool shoes, I love your car, I love your haircut, oh, cool tattoo. If you've watched other videos about narcissists, they tell you about how narcissists are the experts at getting you to compliment them. They're always looking for external compliments coming this way. Now, what is healthy self-love? Healthy self-love is when you go inside and you love yourself on a heart level. Narcissists do it on an ego level. They're always looking outside. Yeah, I'm cool. And it's here is where they're receiving it, right? This little tiny ego. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. Right? And there's lack of self-awareness. They're like here, and they couldn't tell if someone's laughing up. Yeah, man, your haircut's hella cool. It could be the worst haircut in the world. All they know is like, yeah, man, I'm cool. Yeah. Because they're very narrow, and their awareness is for shit. Okay? It's another video I've already talked about in the past videos. Whereas healthy self-love is when you're open and you drop down inside and you're open emotionally. When you genuinely have a healthy self-love for yourself.
This is the narcissist's #1 fear. Because if you truly learn to love yourself and actually love yourself, you will never let other people treat you like shit. And a narcissist never wants you to figure this out.
And I tell people, you need to start looking in the mirror and you need to start speaking well of yourself. Because what do most people do? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I suck. Oh, why did I do that? I'm so stupid. You got to stop doing that. You have got to stop doing it. That's what a narcissist is doing inside. What you need to start in a narcissist needs to start doing, you need to start doing self-love. You need to start literally go look in the mirror and say, I love you. And, I'll tell you what, in the first couple of times, it's going to be very uncomfortable. I wasn't very good at it. I love you. Couldn't even look myself in the mirror. Nobody was even around. You can say it while you're on your way to work. You can say it at work. You can just silently say it in the direction of your heart. Think of it like this. Inside you is like a little tiny sensitive child, a spirit, a soul. It's actually God is what it is. God is wide open. God is experiencing life. You need to say, I love you. I care about you. Whether you believe in God or not, I don't care. You need to start saying good things to yourself. You need to start doing good things. Buy yourself a little gift. See, here's the thing. That little child is just like a baby. Would you take your baby and give it to someone else to love? No. That child wants you to love it. If you give it to someone else, the child's going to feel rejected, which a lot of you have done because other people have convinced you to do that because they're saying you're no good. So you push yourself down. That's essentially what a narcissist has done. Not essentially, it is what they've done. They've completely denied themselves.
And this is why narcissists are constantly looking for what you call supply. They're looking for external love, external approval, for people to compliment them and to say you're this wonderful person. This is why it's so important for you to love yourself too, to do self-love, because otherwise, guess what's going to happen? A narcissist is going to come along and they're going to realize, oh, this person needs someone to love them, and now they got you hooked. The moment you truly fall in love with yourself and begin to be kind and good to yourself, a narcissist can't hold on to you anymore.
So the way you heal yourself is literally, if you're hurt emotionally, go home, go to the park, curl up in bed or on a couch and cry with yourself. Love yourself. Start saying, I love you. One of the best things I think I said is like, look, I'm not very good at this, but I'm doing my best and I'm gonna get better. And something inside like almost melted like because it was so real, because I finally said, I'm not good at this. I'll try. I'll do what I can. And I just kept doing it. I still do it once in a while. One of the main things I do is when I'm hurting, I'll just go lay in bed and I'll literally, my awareness comes into my heart, my chest, and my belly area. What I'm teaching you is a narcissist's worst nightmare. If you learn how to have genuine, healthy self-love for yourself, you won't let people push you around anymore. You won't let people talk down to you because all of a sudden you realize, well, what is it hurting? It's hurting this emotion, this child inside you. I'm pointing down on my belly. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera was so high. Inside you, and you're like, whoa, that's not. So all of a sudden, whoa, that's not cool, dude. Because you realize there's a sensitive being inside you. Call it a child, your inner child. Call it whatever you want to call it. You have to start protecting yourself. You have to have boundaries for that child within. Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. That's the difference between egotistical narcissistic love, self-love, and emotionally healthy self-love. Go to MikeColleen.com, MikeKollin.com. And remember, click subscribe, click the like button, and if you want, make a comment. I appreciate it. Bye.